This is the latest that's coming in from the state of Manipur, is that the Chief Minister has decided that he will not be stepping down as the Chief Minister of the state. He has in fact tweeted that out and made that amply clear that at this critical juncture, as he says, and I quote him from his tweet over here, "At this critical juncture, I wish to clarify that I will not be resigning from the post of Chief Minister." There has been, remember, immense pressure on Biren Singh from the central leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party, from various quarters, because the situation in Manipur continues to be on the boil. It's been almost 2 months, and yet the Chief Minister hasn't been able, the state administration hasn't been able to get a complete grip over the situation. The clashes continue, but today, when reports suggested that the Chief Minister had sought an appointment with the governor in order to possibly tender in his resignation, several supporters of the Chief Minister from the Meitei community reached, in fact, his residence and blocked the road almost from his residence towards Raj Bhavan. He couldn't even step out. And when, of course, as you can see in those images, that resignation letter was shown to most of those supporters being women supporters, in fact, blocking the roads, they tore it apart. The Chief Minister, it is said, had also stepped out briefly in order to speak to some of those blocking the way outside his residence, but he wasn't able to make way through that crowd, and hence he went back in, and now he's decided that he's not going to step down as Chief Minister of the state of Manipur. There has been immense amount of criticism of Biren Singh's handling of the situation, given that this is a situation that blew up on the 3rd of May. The clashes began between the two ethnic communities, the Kukis and the Meiteis, and since then the situation has only escalated and the number of casualties is over 130. Armed forces have been brought in on the ground, paramilitaries on the ground, and yet they haven't been able to contain the situation. Biren Singh, though, has decided that he will not be stepping down as Chief Minister of the state of Manipur. He has, of course, been taken to task by the central leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party, including Mr. Rajan Singh is joining us over the phone line right now. He is from the state of Manipur. Sir, the Chief Minister has, of course, now put it on record that he will not be stepping down as Chief Minister. He's not going to tender in his resignation. Was he going to quit, and why was he thinking of tendering in his resignation, sir?
You see, this Honorable CM has been at the front line since the May 3rd incident, has been on the front line to bring about peace to the state, to make sure that all people of our state are safe. And it's been almost 60 days now. But all things were going on. But yesterday, I think this was one of the things yesterday, what had happened yesterday, people dying, and then all people using abusive language, which was not, something which was very acceptable. And I think he began to feel that, people don't trust him. So maybe that's one of the things which triggered. He says he should put in his papers. So yes, he did contemplate putting his papers, and drafted this thing. He was to meet the Honorable Governor today. But now, as of now, it's true. What you have said is true. He has ultimately decided, as per the demands of the people, that he should not resign and continue with all the good work that he's been doing to bring about peace and development in our state.
What made the Chief Minister change his mind? So we do know that a lot of few leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party were with him at his residence after reports came in that he had sought time with the governor. And of course, then there are all the supporters who were out there outside as well. What made the Chief Minister change his mind, sir?
Yes, after, there were news that the Honorable Chief Minister was likely to submit his paper, his resignation paper. Thousands and thousands of people, from all walks of life started gathering in the place around the Chief Minister's bungalow, and all roads that were leading from the Chief Minister to the Governor's house were blocked by those, thousands and thousands of people, requesting him, asking him, inquiring, so that he does not resign, that he should not resign as the Chief Minister.
Okay.
At around 2:20 when his cavalcade, and in the team along with many of the honorable ministers and MLAs, as soon as he drove out of his gate, just hardly 20 meters, he was not allowed to move ahead towards the governor's bungalow, which is around 300 meters probably from his thing. And ultimately he had to go back to his bungalow, and people requesting him, and then even we had a meeting after that. We requested him that it's the people's demand that he should get his papers back and just not think about the resignation. And ultimately he did listen to the request of the people and the demand of the people. And that's when some of the honorable ministers, they went and met the people that yes, the honorable chief minister is ready to listen to the people's voice and as per the demand of the people, and he withdrew his resignation.
So you're saying that his decision earlier to resign, sir, was an emotional decision after what happened yesterday?
It was just not it was just not an emotional. There's not a question of emotion, because yesterday, if you followed what happened in Nepal yesterday, one of the bodies that was being brought into the thing, and they wanted to bring the body to the honorable chief minister's thing, and so maybe he felt that he's not able to bring peace. He's not able to. So maybe that has it's been a long and thing which has been trying leading from the front to make sure that peace is brought at the earliest. And I think the most important thing is the people's trust. The people's trust, which he felt, I think, was people using abusive language and this thing. So I think maybe he thought that the people were not trusting him on the work that he was doing, all the things. So, but I think today many of the people came out and said that we are with you till the end, and we are with you for all the work that you've been doing. We're with you to all the endeavors that he's been taking up to bring about peace in our state.
So also, was there pressure on the Chief Minister to resign from the centre? Because he was recently, after the all-party meeting which the Home Minister chaired, Mr. Biren Singh was in Delhi as well, where he met with the Home Minister. Was there pressure from the BJP central leadership to step away or get a grip over the situation, that sort of a diktat?
No, I don't think so. Because I think he did meet the Honorable Union Home Minister. He had a long and a fruitful discussion on what steps should be taken up and what needs to be done. I don't think there was any pressure from the central leadership as such.
But the situation continues to be extremely grim, sir, because there are casualties that are still being reported. Only yesterday, 3 deaths were reported from Manipur. So the situation is far from being under control.
It was all going well for the last 15, 16 days, and just yesterday, that very, very unfortunate things happened. And so the government is really working hard to make sure that such things doesn't repeat. And in the midst of all this, yesterday there was this violent protest in the main market area in Impal. So other than just yesterday's incident today, no major as of now. We have not been able to get any other updates as of now. And since the whole day we were busy with this issue there in the Chief Minister's bungalow, let's see. We are hoping that peace would soon prevail.
Okay. Mr. Ranjan Singh, thank you so much for speaking to India Today, sir.